So, one of my main concerns when Nexus was like first announced, and yeah, sure, I think a lot of them like try to be legit, and I think the goal of them at the start is to be legit. I just think it doesn't always work out like that. You know, unfortunately. But one of my main concerns with Nexus, and I talked about this back then, was that Nexus has debuted a lot of generations. So when Nexus like first started, I can't remember how many it was. It was an absurd amount. It was like 10 to 20 VTubers within like 3 days is how many they were debuting. They were literally doing like 8 VTubers one night, like every hour, 8 VTubers the next night, every hour, 8 VTubers the next night, every hour. Like it was so many VTubers to debut just right off the bat. And then they brought in even more, and it was like, all right, here's like another 20 VTubers we're debuting. And then they kept bringing in more and more, and like like a huge amount of VTubers, like a lot of VTubers. They were debuting like a huge amount of VTubers. And that was one of my main concerns. It was like, because at the start, my first thought was, okay, well, that's a lot. One, debuting that many VTuber models like this quickly is just a recipe for disaster. And two, with all of these people in your agency, how do you expect to give the attention to people who deserve it? Like the people who are like carrying the agency, the like, you know, 1 to 5 people usually that are doing pretty good with interactions and with reach and stuff that are actually bringing people into Nexus. Like, are those people being given the attention they should be? Considering there's like 60 VTubers now in the agency. Like, you aren't gonna be able to give all of the people the attention they deserve with just that many VTubers. It's just not a thing. Because that did become an issue. Like, they weren't able to give people attention that should have been getting attention. Things started not getting done. Certain people started getting ignored.